Hello, this is LordUg and welcome to Skyrim and another tutorial. Doing these so that I don't have to do them while playing the game and stretch the game out stupidly long. I can just do some tutorials and then just get on with it in game. Now, in this particular tutorial I'm going to be doing about enchanting. So, I'm in the Jarl's Hall in Whiterun. This is my archer. So now I'm going to come in here, because this is what we're looking for. We're looking for this. This spread out through the game. There's not as many of these as there are the alchemy lab, but they are about. And basically what this means is, let's say you've been through a dungeon or a fort or something, and you've killed a load of things, people, whatever, and you've picked up armour and weapons that have magic effects on them. That's what enchanting is. It's basically putting magic effects on armour and weapons, on accessories, so that they help you in game. So let's say you've picked up a sword that has a nice magic effect on, but you don't need the sword. So you come to the arcane enchanter. Now, remember what I say here, because this is important. Whatever you disenchant, if you use the disenchant feature, whatever you disenchant will be destroyed. You will learn its magic. So let's say it's a piece of armour that protects you against fire. Well, you will learn fire protection magic for armours, so you can put it on any armour, but you will lose the armour that you disenchant. So if you're using it, be careful. So anyway, I'm going to click disenchant here. And as you can see, some of these are greyed out, but I've already learnt these abilities, so I don't need them. I've already done them. So, but there's two here that are lit up. And if we look at this one, say Novice Robes of Alteration, if you look at the bottom, it tells you alteration spells cost 12% less to cast, magical regenerate is 50% faster. So whatever spell, whatever I haven't got, it'll give me access to for future armours. So let's have a look. I'll click on that then, and then I'll click yes, and it tells me you have learned Fortify Alteration and Magical Regen enchantment for destroying this item, which means on another piece of armour now I can put Fortify Alteration and Magical Regeneration on another piece of armour. So let's click OK, and I can undo that one if I wish, and that will let me, that's Fortify Conjuration and Magical Regen together. So I've learnt two more effects, and I can put them on anything I own by going to item. I've got some. Okay, I'll have to show you. I'm not going to show you on a pickaxe. Right, I'll show you on a ruby necklace. This works the same for anything, except the effects will be different. For instance, if you've got a makes target burst into flames enchantment you can put on. You can't really put it on a necklace because you're not going to be hitting people with the necklace to burst them into flames. So that's a weapon enchantment. So, it's only protection kind of things that will go on necklaces, rings and armours and that. So let's go to item, and we've got the item. It's going to be the necklace, and it goes on down here. Now, let's do an enchantment. What do we want to put on it? You see, frost damage, fire damage, magical damage, all these, they're for weapons. So let's go down list. And we have Fortify Alchemy, which creates 8% more, which created potions. Any potion I create through alchemy will be 8% better. Fortifies Alteration, Conjuration. Fortify Carry Weight, so you can actually increase the weight you can carry of things you can carry. Believe me, that helps. Fortify Destruction, so destruction spells are better. I'll stop pulling back, fool. What else we got? Fortify Health, so you can increase your health, so you've got more health, more magicka. You can put your one-handed up. Pickpocketing, so you're more successful at pickpocketing, more successful at smithing, better results kind of thing. Resist magic. Okay, let's put a resist magic on. So, increase magic resistance by 8%. So I'm going to click on that. So now that goes down here too. I've got gold necklace, I've got resist magic. We're missing one more thing, and that is a soul gem. Now, there's different kinds of soul gems in the game. You have like they go from a weaker one to a strongest. Right, you've got your petty comes first, I think. Then you've got some like lesser soul gem, common soul gem, great soul gem, grand soul gem being the best. There might be more, but that's off the top of my head. Anyway, resist. So I've got risk magic and click on soul gem. These are my soul gems that I've got right now. Soul gems have to be filled with a soul. I'm going to explain soul gems to you in a minute. Just bear with me for now. Let's just get this enchantment done. So if I click on petty soul gem, which is the very weakest soul gem, it'll only increase my magic resistance by 1%. Now I know at the very best result I can get 8%. So let's put better soul gem in. I'm going to put in a lesser one. What will that do? Well, it'll still be only by 1%. What about a common? The ice go up to 2%. Now if I put a greater soul gem in, or a grand soul gem in, that would go up to 8%. Okay? But for now, let's just accept that because this is just a tutorial. It'll be alright. So I click craft. Enchant item, yes. And there it's been created. And so now if I look at if I go to my inventory, let me just pull out of here because it's all been done now. And I go to my inventory and I go to apparel. It should be in here. There it is. Increase magic resistance by 2%. There is our enchantment. And it's exactly the same thing for weapons, armour and anything else. Basically you put the item in, then you put on it an enchantment that you want, and then you put a soul gem in, depending how strong you want it to be. Now, soul gems. I'm going to pause the game a minute and move on to soul gems, but I need first to be outside and have the chance to take a soul. Be right back. And we're back. Okay, soul gems. Now, if I look at my inventory, you'll notice that in my miscellaneous, I have a lot of soul gems. These are common soul gems. If it says common soul gem, common, it means, if you look in the bottom right corner, in the bottom right here, down here, it tells you it's already filled with a common soul. If it says common soul gem and it's just nothing there, that's an empty common soul gem. And then it goes down to different ones. I've got a grand soul gem there. They hold human souls. They're the strongest ones. You've got your greater ones, which are for your big, like your mammoths and your big cats and things like that. And then, like I say, you've got your common, and they all hold different souls. Now, how do you get a soul? Well, basically, you have to kill something. You have to kill something and steal its soul. Now, I have a very special weapon. My weapon actually has on it, my bow, that if I kill a target within 4 seconds of attacking it, it will automatically put its soul in a soul gem. So there's two ways basically. You can do it that way, or the other way is for your magic you actually have a soul trap spell, which is here, and you actually cast it on anything on a target like that, and the target will then be, you'll have then 60 seconds to kill that target, and its soul will then go in a soul gem. Although with my bow, if I do it within 4 seconds, it kills it anyway. Now, just over here, I did actually see a wolf. So I'm trying to see it again. We'll go into creep. We'll start sneaking, because a sneak kill doubles my power, and it'll kill it in one. If I see it first. Of course, it'll probably see me first and jump on me. Oh, bit of lag. I know it's been here because look, it killed this. It killed that. Oh, and I've just heard a howl. It's there. Yeah, I killed it, and if you look, I've just collected the soul. At top left corner, it said soul captured. That is how you basically capture your souls. It will have only put that in a petty one because wolves are easy to kill. So if I wanted to make a really good enchantment, I'd need a grand soul gem. For a grand soul gem, you basically have to get a human soul and put that in. You can do that by going through bandit camps or things like that, Or if you're a particularly nasty kind of person, you can do it by just murdering some NPC that's doing nothing wrong and just basically take their soul. When that happens, a second, see if I can find something. Is there an NPC walking around that I can murder? I have no idea. Can't see one. Okay, give me a second. I'll pause it and see. In fact, I'll go into somebody's house. Oh, there's a guy. We'll take him. Okay. Hello. Nothing doing here. Just walking around. Yeah, we'll just out for a stroll. Wait for the eye to close in the middle, and then that says nobody can see us and we're hidden. Makes my attack a lot better. Kills him. Right, so we take his soul. Oops, sorry. That's it, soul captured. Right, now I needed that for another reason. So I'm going to pause the game again, and we're going to go back to the Arcane Enchanter. Be right back. Okay, so I didn't need the Arcane Enchanter after all, but I do need soul gems. I've just showed you what soul gems are for besides enchanting weapons and things like that. But what also they do is, when you make a weapon, when you enchant a weapon, which I'm going to show you now, you get this. Now if you look at this over here, you get a bar. It's built up so far, then it's empty. This is a charge bar, which means this particular sword sets things on fire as you're fighting with them. It bursts things into flame, then gives them extra damage. But as it burns each thing, just like my bow, as it takes a soul, its charge actually goes down. Which means when it runs out of charge, that's it. It just becomes a normal weapon. My bow will just be a normal bow. This sword won't set anything on fire anymore. It'll just be a normal sword. But you can refill the charge. If you look in the bottom left corner down here, it says T charge. So press T, and I can choose. I can choose to use a common soul, a lesser soul, and I can actually use these to recharge that bar so that it starts to set things on fire again. So let's say I use a common soul. If you watch that bar, now go up, and if you look, the bar now has no gap. It is now filled up. So I've recharged the bar. That's another thing you need souls for. Not just for your enchanting, you need them also for recharging your weapons so that they can keep using their special effects. Armors don't have charge. Armors is just a permanent boost, whatever you get. Weapons, they have a charge. So remember to keep your soul gems coming in. Soul gems can be found in treasure chests. You can find them just lying around on tables, in dungeons, in sacks and all that. Or you can buy them from people who do enchanting, or study enchanting, like this guy in here, who's in Dragon's Reach. He will sell them you. And I can ask what he's got for sale. And he will show me. I'll look under his miscellaneous, so you see, he sells them here. Grand soul gems. He'll even sell some with the souls already in, but they cost quite a lot. And find people like him for your soul gems. Then you can use your soul trap spell to trap the souls, or find a weapon that actually lets you do it, like my bow. So there you go, that's all there is about enchanting. If you want to know any more, or if you think I've missed something, comment, send me a message, and I'll get back in touch with you, or maybe do a follow-up video. I hope this has helped you. Remember to click the like. It does tell me that I'm helping you here, and it tells me that these are worth doing. So click that like button for me. But for now, you take really good care of yourselves. And goodbye for now, my friends.